Ahoy gamers and welcome back to Creeper World 4 as I play through the main story. This episode we're on a mission called Ruins Repurposed. In this episode we learn about the anti-creep. We can create anti-creep by using bluerite, which is an ore we can get from the miners. The anti-creep resource is then used into the anti-creep machines, which summon these robots which explode to essentially decimate the creep that's growing around and flooding this area. So without further ado, let's take out the creep. And we are back on Creeper World 4 as we play through the story. This next mission is going to be called, Ruins Repurposed. Eons of fighting must have taken place here, so let's see what this is all about, shall we? So if you've just jumped in, this game is essentially a tower defense slash kind of survival. Really interesting game, really cool concept, but let's jump in. Mother is away. She will return when time requires. Praise be the founders. We're the founders. Anti-creep technology identified. Mission priority acquire. All other priorities suspended. So where can we? So there's emitters here, here, and here. So let's see where we can. I think we can put ourselves pretty much anywhere. So we need to be careful of this emitter here, and this obviously emitter here. What is the strongest emitter? That's very strong. That's very strong. That's not very strong. So these two emitters are a bit weaker. So it looks like we're going to be putting ourselves probably down here. If we put ourselves in this corner here, and we should have the power to power both of these. This is a truly joyous occasion, friend. Fellow travellers have been here before us. They chose to share their implementations of peace through work, demonstrate our good intentions. We can do this. Go in peace, traveller. I want Sarge or Preacher back. Build and select a miner, my friend. Yep. Now, what do you want me to do? Are you telling me to use it? I think I can probably fit 2 miners on there actually, looking at that. Yes, I can fit 2 miners there. I'm going to try and put in as many miners here as possible before I click play. Because miners are really useful bits of kit. There are more miners down there. There we go. Put another one there. Should be able to put 2 along here. There we go. Let's see if I can put some more along here. So I now need to make sure they all have some form of power. So let's put you there. 1 up there. That can reach. That can reach. Essentially I need to make sure everywhere can essentially be hit by one of these power nodes. Haven't clicked play yet. Because I know that as soon as I click play, this creep's going to start growing down here. So that is going to be my priority to essentially fight that creep off. So if I can get a couple cannons down. No, I want to build a tower. So I think a pylon up here should do the job. Let's see if I can get a pylon up to connect. There we go. So pylons are really, really useful. They don't give you excess power, but they allow you to send power greater distances. So I want to get essentially another power down there. I'm essentially overbuilding here, but it should be okay. Should be in the keyword here. And build a cannon just there. I kind of want to block off this side as well. There. So I'm not too worried about the other side just yet. This right hand side, the east side I'm going to call it. Just yet. I will have to worry about. Actually, I may as well just build the towers now already. There we go. So I know they're going to be coming from this side anyway, so I may as well get some cannons ready, or at least the ability to put cannons down ready as soon as possible, because these guys are going to build a lot of, that's upwards, these are going to spam out a lot of creep, and also they're going to focus on these, going into this canyon and then back out. Build and select a miner. I have built a few miners. Does it want me to build another one? That is fine. Hopefully I can get this. I don't think I'm going to build this in time. Yep. So if I select it. Okay, I'm not really sure what it's going to tell me here. It's fine. Looks like I'm probably not going to get these cannons built in time, which is not ideal. Ideally, I can build one up there. And okay, looks like it's going to push against this bubble, which is obviously holding back the creep. I wonder how long this can hold back the creep. Okay, doesn't hold back the creep forever. So as it's trying to build everything at once, it's not particularly ideal. Let's see if we can build a cannon back there. And a cannon there as well. Yeah, so we're going to start losing some of our ground that we hoped that we'll start off with. However, as all these mines start finishing, they're going to take a while to finish. Obviously, there's one here that's finished. Select. I can change what it's producing. Blue rye. I don't know what blue rye is used for. Okay, used for a factory apparently. Ideally, I need somewhere to put my cannons. It looks like they are pushing. See if I can build a cannon there. Just need some of these cannons to start working. That would be ideal. Then a mortar up here would be perfect. I don't think there's enough room for a mortar just yet. Because that's now created. So let's turn a couple of these to blue rye. Not really sure what blue rye is. However, if I can maybe produce 1 a second, I'm guessing that is. I think I could build a factory there. There we go. There's a factory being built there. So now that's done. Let's see if I can build a cannon on this edge here. And then I'm going to slowly have to push them back. Your spirit is awesome. Mine is making blue rye and sending it to the factory. It's a regular commune of resources. And what's that? At the factory? You got it, Chief. Anti-creeper. Yin Yang, Alpha and Omega. Balance into the force. I think I'll just fill up my mouth, Sarge. Preacher, Ada. Okay. So that makes anti-creep. Not sure where the anti-creep goes. I'm sure we'll learn how we use it shortly. Let's build another tower just at the front here, so I can slowly push round. So, talking about pushing round, need to make sure they don't send too much creep round here. So let's clear up the front lines a little bit. Let's build another one up there as well. So as long as we can hold this line, we should be more than okay. I'm going to slowly move my cannons further forward and probably build a mortar or two just in the back line just here, just to help out. You aren't being used, you can go there. That mortar's taking a while to build. I think I've just built it, that's probably why. Let's see if I can build another cannon just there. And a cannon, okay. No point building anything on there because it's just going to get destroyed. Because this is starting to push to this ridge here. So that these are emitting so much power that it's pushing us quite far back. I could build a pylon there and a pylon there. This is where you use anti-creep for. Oh, that's good to know. Let's build a couple more mortars just here. So we're fine up on this junction up here. As we're fine up here, I'm not going to worry too much. I'll probably slowly push this part down here. Let's build another cannon there. Okay, I won't build another cannon just there yet. So I get it. This alien temple thing uses anti-creep and makes, guessing some form of force field. AC automatrons detected. Seize initiative and advance on the enemy positions. Mission priority, nullification. All other priorities suspended. Well, thank you, Sarge. Those AC robot things should indeed make it easier to get totems activated and get out of here. Oh, this is an AC robot. Interesting. What does it do? Does it just explode? Ah, okay. Interesting. Very interesting. So let's get a couple mortars up here as well. I kind of want to line as much of this with mortars as possible. There you go. Let's put some towers down. There you go. So that should power all those mortars and they should be able to fire back. This is powering wherever this is. I'm not actually sure what that is. However, I have no connection to that, so I'm going to drop a pylon here. That will connect it to the grid. This isn't connected to the grid either, so once this is built, it will build the miner as well. And slowly move forward with these. Once he gets dropped. So I think that pushes, yeah, that slowly pushes back the creep, which is awesome. So that will give me a little bit of time. There's any more this side? There's no more this side. Okay. Ah, so these are aiming for these emitters. Really useful, I guess. Well, there's no guessing about it. It is really useful. Right, so I'm going to move those forward and then build some towers to go forward with them. I'll just build another one there. Build you there. One in the middle. Just fill up this whole area with pylons, and let's build some weapons over this other side. Build a couple cannons, and let's build some mortars as well to assist. And I think we can get a nullifier here as well, so that will nullify this emitter. As everything's been built, let's move these guys to the very front so they can start firing as and when required. And as we've got some troops, as we've got essentially a good front line, let's put some mortars up here. These will start clearing the edge of this big bubble we've got. So the bubble's quite useful. That's good to know that we've got that. And also this is clearing a lot of area. It's awesome. These mortars are doing really well. Once the emitter's done, with nullifier, it will take out this emitter, which is awesome as well. Then let's put a couple more of these to the blue right. Blue right. Blue right again. Because we can, in theory, just make a load of power if required. So we've got a couple more mining locations. Now what I want to do is build a pylon here. Build a pylon just opposite. And that will then allow me to build a tower ideally up here. Once that tower's done, we'll be able to start essentially making ourselves this. Give us the ability to use more of these bombs, these AC robots. That one's a nullified, which is awesome. Once that's completed, we'll be able to put some more mortars up here. This will just start clearing away the area. I'm going to put more mortars on the right hand side than on the left. The left is just going to clear away what's left here. On the right, that's obviously where they're coming from, these emitters. Where is the... Okay, these are the lifts we need, so we need to go and clear here as soon as possible. As soon as we're able to. I'm going to slowly bring my cannons forward. Don't need loads of cannons, but a few of them to ideally hold back as much of the creep as possible. And to allow us to keep pushing forward. There is a emitter over here I would like to take out. Let's just have one there, and then you can go and sit just there. So as we've taken care of that emitter, we can just push a couple more towers further down. And then I can move these guys to the top here as well. And move a mortar even closer. And once again, let's build some more towers over here. essentially give us more power, more energy. I can essentially build another line just at the south here. Amazing. Okay, that's this side all cleared out, so I can move you. Okay, I can't move you, it's fine. But these guys in this corner here will just be moved down here. Let's move the cannon first. Probably move all the cannons first, to be quite honest. And move all the mortars as well next. There we go. Last mortar down here as well. And just move these two mortars down because they're not actually doing anything from up there. And there we go. They'll have them pushing back on that edge. Just trying to figure now we can just build a load of miners as well. Okay, so I don't need to hold down shift when I'm building like in a line. I can click and drag, which is pretty useful. There we go. Awesome. So that's pretty well dealt with. Let's build a pylon down here. That pylon should be able to bring some cannons down there as well. So let's build a... Saying that, I won't be able to do that right now. Build a pylon. Actually, no, let's just build towers down. Let's not risk this. I know pylon is better than a tower, but... that'll work. Doing some pylons down the hill rather than just jumping straight into the deep end. So I want to build some cannons all along here. And some cannons along here as well. Might have to wait for this guy to explode. Once he decides to explode, then we should be able to put... That should take out enough of this creep. We had to put a couple cannons down here. Okay, so let's build one there. And two just there. They might get destroyed. Hopefully they don't. There's two just there. Okay, one of them got destroyed. That's okay. Then let's see if I can just build pylons around here as well. Just to speed up all of the ammunition getting to where they need to go. Got another cannon just here. Hopefully we can clear out enough of this that we can build a huge ridge line of cannons to stop them from essentially coming across. You guys are relatively close. Let's build another line of towers. And we can move these guys forward as well. With that, let's put you there. Bringing these mortars across as well. I'll bring a cannon across there. And you can't quite reach, but if I build a tower there, you should be able to reach. If all you can go just here. Taking a bit of a risk with all those, but I like being a bit risky. And that should hold that at bay, so I can then build a nullifier. So the last two worries are these two. So with these two down here, let's slowly build some cannons going across here. And by slowly, let's build a couple mortars here as well. And just to support these, let's move these mortars down as well. Move these guys forward. Slowly clearing this. I think I said so many times in these episodes that this is a very slow, methodical game. Right, so that is now clear in theory. So let's get these cannons down here as soon as possible. With a couple mortars. Hopefully they should hold that. Build a pylon to speed up energy to them. And let's build a nullifier there. That should be able to hold that back. While that's doing that, let's build a couple towers going this way. With those towers, let's build cannons. These cannons should hopefully, if they can get built in time, hold back this creep along this canyon. And if that's possible, that'd be amazing. That nullifier should work. This nullifier is working down here. So now that nullifier is working, let's move ourselves across this canyon, just towards this bottom area. There's only one more threat, which is this emitter, just here. So I can build stuff across to this emitter. That'd be amazing. This nullifier that nullifier is now working. So let's move these guys across. Let's move a tower close enough for me to put down a nullifier. Hopefully we hold that nullifier off long enough. Yeah, I think we should be okay with these robots being built, almost mass built. We should be more than fine. I'm going to build a couple of these round here. Structure wise, let's build a couple pylons just to speed up getting items across. There we go. So our anti-creep should work out strong enough to hold back this emitter each time so this emitter keeps getting hit by more and more anti-creep, which is great for us. And then these robots just go and hit in as much as they can. This emitter, this nullifier should be, because nullifier is now on. So now we're in a very good place because all we need to do is push back. Well, we don't need to push them back, we just need to now get all of this down here connected to our grid. Just while all these robots go and do their thing. And move you across. So we need to collect this item, which we'll collect in a second, and activate all 4 totems, which they will be activated once these all get down here. Once the power gets down here. There we go. The technology of the anti-creeper unit found requires studying conference with brothers to adapt to systems. Patience while we meditate. Praise be the founders. An AC unit that I need. It's an anti-creep unit. There you go, that's all 4 of those activated. So I had the V liftonic over here. So we are now ready to leave this area. So that's that mission done. Quite a good mission, I think. So it's called, the mission was Ruins Repurposed. We will exit to the main menu. So here we are, Ruins Repurposed, which was the 5th mission of Creeper 4. We'll end this episode here. So if you've made this far, thank you much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and peace out.